What is up, everybody? My name is Watchmaker, and welcome back to another survival modded video. I'm starting off here thinking about what I need to do today, and what I think I want to do is I want to play around with this, the encased fan. I do know, based on some tinkering that I did on a live stream, that I can use this to make an auto-smelter, and I want to see if in this episode I can actually make a fully automated auto-smelter where I can input something like sand or anything that's smeltable and just have it go along a conveyor belt so that the fan will smelt it and the product will end up just in a chest waiting for me. So we're going to see what I can do with that, and yeah, let's just get started. All right, so first things first, I do need to figure out how to actually get the fans all running in the same direction. It's actually a lot harder than it sounds. I tried for a really long time on stream to actually figure out how to get everything moving in the same direction, and I kind of had to give up. I do, however, think I might have a solution, and that's using these, the vertical gearbox and the regular gearbox. I'm going to give it a try and see if I can get this water wheel to give me 3 fans all going in the same direction. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so I figured out part 1. I got all of the fans spinning in the same direction, and from the particle effects you can see they're all blowing forward. So the next part is actually pretty simple, and I want to see if it works right now. I am going to grab a bucket of lava, and I'm just going to put it right here. And what that should do, and it looks like what it is doing, is it's making hot air. And yep, it's definitely hot. Absolutely definitely hot. So what that is going to do is it's going to cause anything that is smeltable to smelt. And all I have to do is make a conveyor belt system to have the items slowly go past that really hot air, and everything will smelt as it's moving towards the chest. So I guess I have to figure that part out next. And after that, it's just a matter of putting it where I want it to actually go. Okay, so we've made some progress, and looks like I have a conveyor belt that is hopefully moving slow enough that when it goes through the hot air, everything that I put down on it gets smelted up. I grabbed myself some sand to give it a test, and what I think I need to do is just open up the hot air to go through and just, well, that doesn't work the way that I wanted it to. How does this actually work? Well, I guess we're going to watch that block go, and we're going to see if it actually does what I want it to do. Hopefully it's in there for a long enough time. If not, we're going to have to slow it down. Yes! It is in there for long enough. Look at that. We have a piece of auto-smelted glass. Fully automated. Just went straight through on the belt and popped out the other end. So the last thing that we need to do is just figure out a system to distribute the items along the conveyor belt and pick them up when they reach the end. Let's get to it. Okay, so I think I figured it out, and it looks like it's as simple as a chest and this thing called an andesite funnel. And we're going to test it right now. I actually haven't tested it yet, so we're all going to watch together and hope that it works. Let's go ahead and put the sand in, just like this. And it should, very slowly, let each little piece of sand out. Each little piece should make its way through. And just as it's reaching the end, it should, yep, turn into glass. Turn into glass. Yeah, that's all working, and then it goes into the other funnel and into our chest. Wow, so there we go. We have a fully functioning auto-smelter, and it's working fantastically. So now all we have to do is figure out a place to put it. And I think I've got a good spot. It's going to be down in the pit, of course. And yeah, follow me. We'll head right there. All right, I'm getting really good at bucket clutches. Check this out. Nailed it. All right, so anyway, here we are down by the Villager Trading Hall. I did a lot to the Villager Trading Hall over the weekend. Got all my walls up, so we got to just get a roof on this thing and, of course, do some interior work. But I kind of thought that it would be more fun to do something more create mod heavy in this episode. So that's why I went with the Auto-Smelter. It seemed like it was doable. And I mean, it's just a great thing to have for a whole bunch of different reasons. Anyway, I think that right here is where we're going to put the Auto-Smelter. I think there's plenty of room so that I can maybe put it over here, have it come this way, and then we can have our collection system over here somewhere. And then all I have to do is actually put like a house around it so that it's all enclosed. Hopefully that works. And yeah, let's just get it moved down here right away. All right, so we moved the entire Auto-Smelter downstairs into the pit right by the Villager Trading Hall. And yeah, I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. The only thing that I kind of want to do is make sure that I don't accidentally light myself on fire every time I go past this thing. So I think what I'm going to do is put some glass right across here. And that way we can also enjoy watching everything go by and smelt. I think that that's probably going to be the most fun option, you know, to be able to actually just like look at this and watch everything as it goes by and turns into some glass or some smooth sandstone. And yeah, I think that that's going to work out really nice. Hey, buddy. Anyway, so with that part done, I do have one more little thing that I would like to do for this episode, and that is make myself... I'm wearing chainmail leggings. Why am I wearing chainmail leggings? I don't know. But anyway, I want to make myself a brass funnel. Brass funnels have a function that allows them to actually sort things out. And I'm going to show you why I want a brass funnel so badly. Okay, so this is why I need a brass funnel. I have so many wheat seeds that it's taking up my copper chest almost entirely. So what I need to do is put a brass tunnel on the end of this chest, hopefully, so that I can actually sort out the wheat seeds and, you know, just throw them into lava or do something with them that gets them out of my chests. At the moment, all I've been doing with my wheat seeds is literally taking them out of the chests and throwing them into, well, this little pit here. And I just kind of let them despawn. I need a tunnel. So to make a brass tunnel, I need brass. And to make brass, I need a mixer. So what a mixer does basically is combined with some kind of basin that the mixer goes into, it takes materials and, well, mixes them together. And in this case, what I need is I need zinc and I believe copper. Those two will mix together and form brass, which I can then use to make my tunnel. Okay, so I think I've got everything that I need to make my mixer. I have the mixer here, I have my basin, and I've also got my water wheel to power the mixer. Hopefully I can find a home for it down here. I'm thinking maybe just on the other side of the stairs, or maybe even like an area over here that's a little bit more flat. I'm going to try to power it up and see what I can do. All right, so I'm in the process of making my mixer, and I appear to have run into a little bit of a problem, and that is this. Overstressed. I haven't run into this before. I think I've seen solutions to the problem. Basically, all I have to do is, I think I just need to make myself another water wheel, just to add some more power in. So I'm going to do that really quick, and hopefully that will get the mixer up and running. Let's find out. Okay, so I was doing some really complicated stuff, trying to get everything to go from being horizontal to being vertical, and I just realized that all I needed to do was flip this water wheel on its side. I think that I've got the mixer going at a decent enough speed now. We're going to find out together. I am going to take this piece of zinc here, toss it in, take this copper ingot, toss it in, and nothing is happening. So it might not be quite fast enough. The only other thing that I can think of is maybe the basin is supposed to be deeper. So we can test that real quick together. Let's put the basin down here. And yeah, no, nothing happened. All right, so this needs to be a little bit faster, this mixer does. So why don't we just do that right now together? I can just put a large wheel right here to get it spinning really fast. And then put one more wheel right here. And let's hope this doesn't become overstressed again. Where is... There it is. The mixer right now. Ugh. And we're overstressed. So I figured out what my problem was. It's not that I didn't have my mixer moving fast enough. It's that, of course, silly me, I need a heat source. More specifically, I need a blaze burner. That's an interesting thing. Let's look it up right now. A blaze burner is one of these guys here. This is an empty blaze burner. This is one with an actual blaze in it. And yeah, it's a pretty simple thing to make. It's netherrack and iron sheets to make the blaze burner. And then apparently you just somehow capture a blaze in it. So why don't I make one and see if I can't capture a blaze so that I can actually make my brass, so that I can make my brass tunnel, so that I can get rid of wheat seeds. Am I overdoing this? So I have my blaze burner, and you know what that means. Time for a trip into the nether. Hey, I'm pretty lucky that I have pretty quick access to another fortress and a blaze spawner that is pretty close by to the whole thing too. The only thing is I don't know exactly how these blaze burners work. I don't know how I catch a blaze in one. Hopefully it's just a matter of just like right clicking or something. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's just wait for some blazes to spawn, I guess, and then we'll try to catch one inside of the burner. Needs me a blaze. There we go. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, yep, okay. Alright, we've got ourselves a blaze burner. We can go back home. Nether trip complete. Finally, we have our blaze burner set up. I can put my basin, I think, right on top of it. And as far as I know, I think something that I need to do is I need to feed the blaze. So if I give it something that will burn, I guess maybe like an acacia log or something like that, it'll light itself on fire. Cool. Hi. Go away. And then the next thing I need to do, very simply, is finally, hopefully, toss in my stuff. Okay, you didn't want to burn. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, no. All right. Well, we got our mixed materials, and I'm going to just, yep, great. Got my brass. Thanks, guys, for ruining my scene. All right, now that that's taken care of, yeah, we've got ourselves some brass. Isn't that great? Let's get to making the tunnel so that I can take out those wheat seeds and get rid of them. Another little snag here. I thought that all I needed was some brass. I didn't look up the recipe ahead of time. Turns out I also need this thing, which is an electron tube. That requires polished rose quartz, which requires another contraption, being this thing here. Looks like it's something that I can use to make sandpaper, which will then turn rose quartz into polished rose quartz. And just in case we're all wondering, rose quartz is made with redstone and nether quartz. Luckily, I have all of the materials, I think, so I'm going to just do this really quick. I'll use, I think, maybe the mechanical press that I have up top, and I'll just replace that really quickly so that I can polish up some rose quartz and make this brass funnel. And yeah, then we'll be all set to go. All right, cool. Okay, finally, we have our brass tunnel set up. This is going quite slowly, but I mean, this is going to work for now, I hope. I'm going to put this andesite funnel on it, and hopefully the filters will work the way that I want them to, and the wheat should go this way into this chest, and all of the seeds should head out in that direction. Let's find out right now. There's a seed. Yes. Yes, the seeds are leaving. Okay. Whew. So nice. That's so great that the seeds are getting the heck out of here. I just need a lava bucket, and I think that will pretty much do it. I could make one last upgrade. Should I make one last upgrade? Maybe I should make one last upgrade. I could put the brass funnel in. I just need another electron tube, which, as we saw, was actually not as hard to make as I thought. But what that will do is that will take out stacks of seeds instead of just one seed at a time. So maybe what I can do is I'll just stop this for right now, and I will very quickly make myself a brass tunnel or funnel or whatever it is, and yeah, then we'll be all set to go. Here we go. I am going to put this right here, and that should be releasing all of the stacks at once. And good, now we have the wheat. The wheat is passing through. Perfect. And the seeds are going down to be destroyed as soon as I get this down here. Don't throw me in. Okay, great. Seeds going to be destroyed. Wheat is doing a weird thing. Oh, you know what I can do? Hang on a second. There we go. Wheat's coming through. Seeds are going to all be destroyed. And that, I think, is a very successful little contraption. Phew! And on that note, I think that's where we're going to leave this episode, everybody. If you like this episode, please make sure to hit the like button. And if you really like this episode, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. My name has been WatchMiker, and I will see you all next week. Bye.